everybody. This is Tommy G.
And it's BJ.
And we're coming to you from the Windy City, Pete, the place where both of us grew up, Chicago, Illinois.
Yes, sir. Back home again.
City of big shoulders.
Yeah.
And we're going to be at the Whacker Wheel, a new stadium, hosting a new team, our division rivals, a team we've already played twice and had good success against.
I'll butcher to the world.
Yes. These Chicago Crocs from over by there. And look, there's four other guys on the team who weren't here last time we played them. Or at least they weren't here at the beginning of the season. You said Mitchell Habbutter at shortstop is a new face.
I did say that.
I think it's Gracie Acosta, starter / reliever, was a new name. And there was a couple others. Let's see here. Don't remember who else. We had some relievers / starters. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So that last game, I'm going to tell you a little bit about that last game, and it was close out in Colorado. We had a chance. Things started off in the bottom of the first. Gustavo Blacksmith was up against Fernando Beefy. Blacksmith hits this left field double, 2 RBIs, and a McLean miss, gets the first run, or gets the first 2 runs, and then at the top of the second, right away, we return it. Kaylee Lancaster versus Colton Burnswell, center field home run, 2-1. Pete, what a hit!
Yes, sir. It was quite a hit.
Yes, it was quite. And then things were quiet for a little while with a 1-point lead. Finally, in the top of the 6th, the Ramblers tie it up. Swindle Heath this time gets a center field. Or no, they didn't tie it up. We went ahead. Center field 2-run home run. It's his 11th home run of the season, which ties him for the lead. But we actually take the lead 3-2. Who'd have thunk?
Oh, well, I was hoping. I didn't thunk, but I was hoping, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Swindle's been he's been kind of quiet ever since he came back from that injury. So, every now and again you'll get a little bit of action from him. Hopefully he'll be able to sustain that now through the next 4 games.
Yep. Well, the bottom of the next side, unfortunately, Waldo Schmidt evens it back up. He gets it's hit right center field. It's a home run. Ties the game. Of Waldo Schmidt wasn't somebody that we had on the radar, somebody to look out for, but he ended up hurting us with that one and gets the tie. And then we were hanging it out, and we kept Beefy in for a while, maybe just a little. It was Brandon Chang stepping into the plate at the bottom of the 7th, and he cracks his center field 2-run home run out, which actually ties him for the lead as well. It was his 11th. So in the same game, he tied Swindle Heath for the lead.
Yeah, and like you said, after all the conversation we've had at the beginning of the season and about not leaving the pitchers out for too long, Beefy had pitched so well. I think he had 9 Ks at that point, and they were hoping he could just pick up that 1 more K. And, of course, it was up against one of the most dangerous hitters on the Lockhorns, and this time he lost.
Yeah, and you saw if you're watching on the ticker under the Ramblers logo there, you just saw the home runs, and there was a couple other wide loads on there. For RBIs, yeah, there you are. So anyway, I thought it was going to be somebody we knew. Top of the 9th, the Ramblers come back and try and make it a game, and they were actually hitting well that inning. Ken Bernal stepped to the plate against Spots Galvin, and he hits this left field double RBI, bringing the run in, making it 5-4, making it close, and we were hoping to tie things up. But unfortunately, on the same side, no McLean's at bat for Galvin, and Galvin throws his wild pitch. So Bernal takes off for third, but he's not fast, and he gets thrown out, and that's how the game ends. We end up losing 5-4.
Yeah. And that was it was. I'll tell you something. After the 3 games that preceded the game against the Lockhorns, it was actually a good sight to see. Fernando Beefy pitched a good game. The offense showed up, and we were still in that game all the way up until the 9th inning. So it was. You came away from it feeling a little bit better about the Ramblers, but you're still a little upset that they couldn't get a win.
Yeah. Now we got 13 other games to tell you about before we can tell you where we are in the season. There's a lot going on here. The Moonstars have 2 games in LA at the Blowfish, and then two of our other division. Well, actually, all of our other division teams play 2 of these games. The Cats are at the Moose. The Crocs play the Heaters and then the Jacks, and then the Cats play the Moose again. The Cats are in Detroit for 2. And yeah, so so you ready, Pete? You buckled in?
I'm buckled in. Let's do this.
All right, tell me how that B-Wolves at Overdogs game went.
I certainly will. The B-Wolves travel to take on the Overdogs. It's back and forth battle, and the Overdogs win it 2-1.
Those Moonstars, the Blowfish, first game went to the Moonstars 8-5.
Second game goes to the Moonstars 4-3 in the end.
Way to go, Moonstars. Wildcats were at the Moose. Their first game, the Cats took them 4-2.
The Nemesis travel to take on the Buzzards. The Nemesis out to an early lead, but the Buzzards come roaring back, and then the Nemesis win it 6-5.
These Crocs were down in Mexico at the Heaters, who beat us. And this time the Crocs beat them 6-3.
Swordfish taking on the Wild Pigs. It's the the Swordfish take off with it, and they're going to win it 8-2.
The Crocs then went to play the Jacks in Baltimore. The Jacks beat them 2-1.
Sirloins travel to take on the Hot Corners, and it's going to wind up being the Hot Corners 10-8 in 10 innings.
Close game. Wildcats of the Moose second game. This time the Moose took them 5-4.
Jacks travel to take on the Freebooters, and the Freebooters are going to win it 5-3.
Jacks then went on to play the Platypi out in Philadelphia. It's all East Coast, and it's all Platypi 12-2.
Holy cow. The Sirloins taking on the Hot Corners for a second time, and it's going to wind up being the Sirloins this time 6-5. Whoa. That was crazy talk time. That's the schedule. I don't need to see that. Over in the Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Wide Loads with a record of 24 wins, 11 losses, and a plus 66 run differential, Tommy.
Ugh.
Holy cow. It's got to be Wide Loads Wax Bills in the end. It's got to be. You got the two best teams have to face each other. The Wide Loads 24-11, sitting atop the Eastern Division. Swordfish in second place with a record of 16 wins, 17 losses, are 7 games out of first place with a plus 12 run differential.
Well, in our Central Division, it doesn't look good, but it's not the worst in the world. It's the Detroit Moose out on top, 19-15, and plus 36 run differential. They got a 1-game lead ahead of the Chicago Crocodons, who are 18-16, and then us and the Wildcats are tied for last at 16-18 at 3 games back. But if we go on a little winning streak and one of those other teams goes on a losing streak, especially 2 here against the Crocs, that could change things big time.
It definitely could. Down in the Western Division, the Hawaii Nemesis with a record of 18 wins, 15 losses. They are tied for first place with the Sawteeth, who have 19 wins, 16 losses. Both teams in first place. The Nemesis with a .545 winning percentage, which gives them a .002% higher winning percentage than the Sawteeth. The Overdogs in second place with a record of 16 wins, 19 losses, are 3 games back.
All right. In the over there on the other side, in the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, they like those Wax Bills, man. Straight out on top, 22-11, twice as many wins as losses. Plus 55 run differential. They have a 4.5 game lead ahead of the next team, the second place Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who have a respectable 18-16 record.
Yes, sir. And down in the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 19 wins, 14 losses. They have a 1.5 lead over the second place Lockhorns, who now have a record of 18 wins, 16 losses after beating the Ramblers.
And finishing these off, the Pacific Division, last year's champs, the San Diego Moonstars, are on top, 21-15 with a plus 27 run differential. They have a full 3-game lead ahead of the 500 Blowfish, LA Blowfish, who are 18-18. And then let's go with the wild card, Pete.
Okay.
You want to do our conference?
Sure. In the Liberty Conference right now, if the playoffs started today, the Wide Loads Moose and Nemesis, by virtue of winning their division, they would be ushered into the playoffs. The wild card contender right now that sits in the driver's seat is the Sawteeth. The Sawteeth with 19 wins, 16 losses, and a plus 3 run differential. They have a half-game lead over the Crocodons, who have a record of 18 wins, 16 losses, and a plus 9 run differential. The Ramblers are now 2.5 games out of the wild card contention. And, of course, with that minus 60 run differential, that does not help them at all.
No, yeah. I mean, it's possible. We could do it, but we'd really have to win most of these. And these Crocs are half game out, so they're really going to be battling for their postseason play. So it's going to be tough. The Continental Conference, like we mentioned, the Wax Bills, Moonstars, the Heaters are first place, so it'd be the Colorado Lockhorns. who would be in at this point 18-16. They have a tied record with the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, but the Freebooters have a negative 15 run differential. So that's a tenuous grasp on the wild card over there on that side as well. And either team only has a half game lead ahead of the Wild Pigs, so it's still up for grabs in the Continental.
Yep. It's not going to be decided till the final out.
All right, that brings us to today's game. It's game number 35 of 38. There's only 3 more after this one. It's our 16-18 Ramblers against the 18-16 Crocodons. Crocodons are extreme rotation aces. They got great pitching, so that's going to be hard to hit against them. Although we beat them twice this year, let's remember that. We're going to put Mitch Berry on the mound. Our starting left-hander is known mostly for his accuracy. Though he's got good velocity and junk, he's tense only because he had a horrible outing the last one. If he starts off and gets doing well early in this game, he can get out of that tension and really start doing things. He's a rally stopper, which helps us. He's got a 1-1 even record in his 2 games. He got a 6.62 ERA and a 1.47 WHIP.
And backing him up, Swindle Heath, the left fielder, who's got good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and about average speed on base paths, hitting 351 with 11 home runs. Noah McLean, the shortstop, who's locked in right now with better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, but less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 460 with 7 home runs. And then Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base paths, hitting 305 with 10 home runs.
And the Crocodons are going to put their right-hander on the mound, Jerry Capps, known mostly for his accuracy, but he also has better than average junk and velocity, so he's a good pitcher. Surprisingly, he has a 2-5 losing record, so he's hoping to get that a little closer toward even. He's got a 6.59 ERA and 1.51 WHIP, so it sounds like he's struggling a little bit like Mitch Berry started.
Yeah, the only difference is Berry is tense. So, I say, if we can get him off early and get him some strikeouts under his belt, I think he can get off to a good start. A. Candela, the second baseman, locked in. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base paths, hitting 341 with 5 home runs. Run to third, the third base person. She's got good power, less than average ability to connect at home plate, but good speed on the base paths. She's only hitting 191 with a home. And then Vinny Vortex, the right fielder, with poor power. But good ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base paths, hitting 287 with 2 home runs.
I think Vortex might have been one of the newer guys they brought in. Now that I think about it, right fielder. All right, let's get get the lineup from assistant coach Pete looking like this. It's going to be Marcus Murillo starting things off at second base and batting first. Right behind him in left field, Swindle Heath will bat second. Batting third, Corbin Huerta will also play out in center field. At third base, Spray Bellamy got the nice home run in that last game. Spray going to bat cleanup. Behind him, the locked-in shortstop, Noah McLean. So we're hoping for some more offense from Noah. At first base, Jonathan Contreras also locked in. This is going to help us out. This bodes well. Kid Paul's going to be right field batting seventh. Behind him, batting eighth. Enoch Q is going to be the designated hitter. The DH. Good contact against right-handers. Little hack. And Maximiliano LeBlanc is supposed to catch, but maybe we go with Ken Bernal because LeBlanc's not quite 100%.
Sounds good.
All right,
Ken Bernal didn't he hit a home run in the last game?
I think he did, and he's got that good arm too, so it'll keep them from stealing.
Although, I think Maximiliano's has got more throwouts this season.
Funny, yeah. Because I think people run against him more often. They don't tend to run against Ken because of his arm. So yeah, the Dallas native will see the field here in Chicago. And on the mound, we're gonna have, like we said, Mitch Berry, the number 3 in our 4 rotation. A little bit tense, but he's well rested. He's got those a 4-finger, the 2-finger, mixes it up with curveball and the changeup. Pete, you ready to get this started?
I certainly am.
All right, let's get that Crocs lineup from you, sir.
You got it. The Crocs are going to lead off with A. Candela, the second baseman. He's locked in. Lane Drive, the designated hitter, to be batting second. Kay Gilmore out in right field, batting third. Run to third, the third baseman batting fourth. Pickle at shortstop, batting fifth. Vinny Vortex, the center fielder, batting sixth. Norm Phenomeno, the first baseman. He's tense, but he'll be batting seventh. Blastman, the left fielder, batting eighth. Leonaire, the catcher, batting ninth. And Caps, the starting pitcher, will be on the bump here at the Whacker's Wheel.
Hi.
So as we get ready to face off here, you got the meet up at home plate, the exchange of epithets, and lineups, I guess. We're going into the top of the first. Marcus Murillo, Swindle Heath, Corbin Hirta. Going to get a first look at Jerry Capps, who's throwing got an ERA of 6.59. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's hitting .353 with 4 home runs and 19 RBIs.
Sweet home Chicago. First pitch is in there, and this game's underway. It's a ball. There's a pressure up to start. There's a strike, evens things up. Now safety's office. Marcus Murillo, second baseman for the Ramblers. That one's too high, 2-1. Coming rapid fire here. We'll put your ball 3-1. You got a hitter's pitch now to Markey. And it's strike outside corner 3-2. Get that pitch count up. There you go. Breaker makes it back in. It's a pop-up into center field. That's going to be caught by Vinny Vortex for the first out, Pete. Not a bad, good at bat, though.
Yeah, letting him throw some pitches. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack, hitting .351 on the season. 11 home runs and 22 RBIs. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike one. That one's ripped into the seats. Foul ball along the right field line. Strike two. There's a one hopper to Phenomenal over at first. He'll take it himself for the I can't. Oh, options. Here we go. Let me just turn the audio down. For some reason, it's massively loud.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I got 2 outs. Nobody on. Corbin Huerta coming up now. He's hitting 6.48 ER. Oh no, I'm sorry. 4.36 average. 10 home runs. 26 RBIs. Jerry Cap's going to start by throwing his 10th pitch.
Okay.
Huerta, number 34.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. He's in the left-hand batter's box. First pitch is high. He swings underneath it. Misses. 0-1 the count. Second pitch inside, fouls it back off the net quickly in a hole, 0-2. Right off the Chicago River here. And that one's high and inside, good patience, no swing. 1-2 now. There's the inside one, but that's on the ground. And Candela, one pump throw to first, 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah, so we're going to head into the bottom of the first inning. There's no score. Andre Candela, lane drive, and Kalen Gilmore going to face Mitch Berry, who's taking the bump with a 6.62 ERA. All right. Andre Candela, the second baseman, is locked in and fit. He's a consistent player with hitting .341 with 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. Mojo changes at a 25% slower rate from play to play. Okay, first pitch from Berry is hit foul along the right field line, strike one. No balls, 1 strike to Andre Candela, the Crocodons second baseman. That one's shot into left field.
Center.
And that's going to be center field, sorry. And it's going to be picked up by Hirta. He's going to get it in. And a leadoff double by Andre Candela. Lane drive, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. She's a mind gamer. She's hitting .300 with 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. 1 on, no outs. Mitch Berry throwing hope. First pitch is low, ball 1. He's already starting to struggle. 1 ball, no strikes.
No.
That one's fouled off along the first base line. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's fouled off over the backstop. So now she's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. That's in there for a called third strike, and down goes lane drive. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Kalen Gilmore, the right fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a base rounder. Gilmore hitting .167 on the season. So with 1 out and a runner at second base. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Gilmore. Berry steps off the rubber, and Candela is back. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's low, ball 2. 2 straight balls to Gilmore. Gilmore with a lot of power. He takes that pitch for a called strike. 2 balls and a strike now. There's a roller. Oh, and McLean misses it. He missed the ball. And they're going to throw it in to Contreras, but a single. So runners now at the corners with 1 out. Run to third. The third baseman is neutral and fit. She's known as a base rounder. Third is hitting .191 with a home run, 12 RBIs. So runners on first and third with 1 out. Come on, Mitch. First pitch to third is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls and a strike in the bottom of the first. There's a shot that's going to be in the gap.
Extra base
between left and center. And Hirta's going to come up firing. And they're going to relay that ball home, and it's not going to be in time. Bases clearing double for run to third, so 2-0. Norton Pickle, the shortstop, steps in.
Of course.
He's a distractor. Pickle hitting .269 with 2 home runs, 9 RBIs.
Once again, giving
2-0 in the bottom of the first.
2 runs in 1 inning.
There's a shot, and that's getting into center field.
It's coming home.
And a throw home, and it's off target. The throw home from Corbin Huerta was off target, so run to third was able to score, making it 3-0. Vinny Vortex, the center fielder, stepping in, and Mitch Berry's rattled. So 1 out, runner at second base. Crocodons 3. That one's fouled off over the backstop. Strike 1. Vinny Vortex, the center fielder, is hitting .287 with 2 home runs. 17 RBIs. That one's high and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's in there for a called strike. And now Vortex behind in the count 1-2. That's strike 3. Down goes Vinny Vortex. So Berry has given up 3 runs, but also struck out 2 batters in this inning. Norm Phenomenal, the first baseman's tense and fit. He favors the, he's got an elite forefinger and a 2-way infielder. He's tense but fit. First pitch to Phenomenal's in there for a called strike. He's hitting .250 with a home run, 15 RBIs. That one's a low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. It looks like Phenomenal can play pitcher and infielder. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at second. There's a shot that's going to be in the gap between center and right, and Corbin Huerta will come up firing, and that's going to score another run, making it 4-0 in the bottom of the first. Bubba Blastman, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's a whiffer who's clutch. Blastman hitting .308 with 1 home run, 10 RBIs.
Really?
First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's over the outside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mitch Berry rattled right now, throwing his 24th pitch. High and outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Bubba Blastman, the left fielder. That's in there for a called second. And now the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Blastman, a whiffer. And he pops that one up just outside of the batter's box on the right-hand side. And Bernal will make the catch for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the second. It's Crocs 4, Ramblers nothing. Spray Bellamy, Noah McLean, and John Contreras going to get a first look at Jerry Capps, who threw 13 pitches in the first inning, and his ERA is at a 6.43.
How about the third baseman, number 12?
Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack, hitting .305 with 10 home runs, 17 RBIs. First pitch to Spray. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a roller to the second baseman, Candela. He'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to first for the 1st out. 1 up, 1 down. And then steps Noah McLean.
Yeah, boy. 460, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs on the season. 4-0 after 1 inning. And then we just hitting grounders to the infielders. I don't know what happened this season. We were doing so well for so long, and then the team just collapsed. First one's right in for strike, 0-1. Second one right in for strike, 0-2. He's going to try and get him on 3 pitches. Oh, fouls that one off toward the Crocodons dugout. Still 0-2. There's a liner. And we got our first hit of the game, Pete. And the center field Vortex can pick that up. And with 1 out, we got 1 on.
Leave it to no. Now we'll just have him steal second. John Contreras, the first baseman's locked in and fit. He's a base rounder. He's hitting 167 with a home run and an RBI. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the second. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Contreras out in front of that one. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Johnny Contreras, the first baseman. That's popped up into right field. The right fielder is over. He's going to make the catch. No, McLean's going to tag up. No, he's not. He's
Yeah.
2 outs. And then steps Kitty Paul.
All right. All right, kid. Kid is 358 on the season. Fouls that back off the fence. 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. So he can do it. That was in for a ball. We're even at 1 apiece now. Top of the second, 4-0 Chicago Crocs. Fouled back off the net. Yeah, these Crocs want to get back at us. 1-2 now behind the count. Way out. He does not chase. Still early swing foul ball third base line. Souvenir. 2-2-2. That was right down the pipe. It's on the ground to third. Run to third. Picks it up. Those are the first. Easy play for the third out.
Yeah, we're going to head into the bottom of the second. It is Crocodons 4, Ramblers nothing. Tara Leonaire, the only person not to bat in the first inning. Andre Candela 1 for 1 with a double, lane drive, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Berry at 26 pitches. And some stuff.
Yeah. Tara Leonaire, the catcher, 222, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Chicago fans cheer on. Huge lead in the first. Hoping to build on it in the second. That one's in it for strike, 0 in the count. Mitch Berry just tense now, hoping to shake some of that off. The breaker she does not chase. Still yet to swing her bat. 1 apiece now to Tara Leonaire. Checks on that one, but it's in for a ball. Misses. And we are at 2-1 now. The catcher for the Chicago Crocs. Left-hand batter's box. Looking to crank one deep. Checks on that one low and away. It misses. 3-1 now. Hitter's pitch. The Tara Leonaire. Swings and misses under that rising fastball. 3-2. You got a full count now. And Berry put her away at number 32. Looking for another K. Oh, and he misses inside and puts her on first. But it's okay because we could have the possibility of that double play ball. And now it's a 1 for 1 with a double Andre Candela. That's the locked in Andre, who's doing well so far tonight. They got a runner at first. Open that up. The first one misses in there for a ball. Misses for a ball. 1-0 the count. That was the run. Oh crap. I was getting ready to throw, and I hit the wrong button. And now the throw's coming in. Yeah, they're going to relay. Get another run. Jeez Louise. 5-zip. I was getting ready to hit that second base throw, and all of a sudden that took away from, but they were never going to get there anyway. It's into the deep grass, and nobody was even close to it to catch it. So they get one more. It's 5-zip now. First one misses 1-0 the count to Leanne drive. Second one, she checks on it for strike, now safety off. 1 apiece. Rapid fire. Swing to strike 2, 1-2. The rattled Mitch Berry. There's a pop up in center field. Corbin Huerta's running up to get it. He's going to make that grab for the first out. The runner comes back to second base. 1 down.
All right.
And now it's Kylan Gilmore, the right fielder. 1 for 1 with a single. Base rounder, if he can say. I got a fast runner at second base. 1 out. Bottom of the second, 5-zip. Chicago fouls that back off. Souvenir. We could still get back in technically. There's a lot of baseball to play. 40th pitch by Mitch Berry. He slows it down a little bit. Takes a breath. This is way high on that.
Come on, Mitch.
We are now at 1 apiece.
Yeah.
That one down in the dirt. Misses the ball. Outfield's going to fade back deep, just in case. 2-1 the count. Hard foul, third base line. Souvenir knotted up at 2 apiece now. We got to get past him. We can't seem to get past him. He reaches down, fouls it back off the wall. Still 2-2. 44th pitch. Here at the bottom of the second. Foul ball, first base line. Oh, and that's going to land just in front of that first row there. Somehow it gets out. Oh, and that misses ball. 3-2. Full count. 1 out. Bottom of the second. Hard one to third line. It's a home run distance, but it's a Souvenir. Left of the pole. Actually comes back on the field. Still locked up at 3-2. There's one. Do it jumping. No McLean who can't grab it. That's going to be another run. And extra bases. 6-zip. Boy, we cannot do it, man. It just keeps getting further and further away from us. I don't know what to change, but run to third basewoman, power hitter. First one's the ball.
I mean, even when you throw it in, it's still a ball.
Yeah. 2 quick balls.
I can't.
2-0. 50th pitch. Corbin Huerta is going to come up to grab that one in shallow center. For just the second out, going to throw that and holds the runner up again. This time at second base. We can't seem to hold someone at first either, you know. And it's Norton Pickle now. 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. I think Pickle took a home run off us earlier in the season. Good contact hitter. Not a ton of power, but that's on the ground. That's going to be at a left field. Kid Paul's running up. He's going to whip it home. Well, he would have got it there in time. Good throw. But the runner makes the first. They got runners in the corners. Vinny Vortex 0 for 1. Boy, we can't get out of this inning. 52nd pitch. You got a distractor, fast runner at first base. That one's inside. Ball one. That runner's going to go to second. There's one on the ground. No, McLean's going to pick it up, throw it to first, get the easy out, and finally end the side.
Yeah, this is horrible. So we go into the top of the third. It is the Ramblers, no run. Crocodons, 6 runs on 8 hits. Enoch Hugh, Ken Bernal going to get a first look, and Marcos Murillo 0 for 1. Jerry Kepps at 29 pitches with giving up a hit. Mitch Berry has been a huge washout. Hugh, the designated hitter, neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's a little hack, hitting .262 with no home runs, and there's a knock into center field. That's going to be a clean single on a fly ball into center field. So 1 on with no outs. In steps Ken Bernal, the catcher.
All right, it's a good start. Get some offense going here. The durable Ken Bernal, 304. No home runs, 3 RBIs, 31st pitch. The Caps in there for strikes somehow. Yeah. 0-1 the count. That one misses outside ball. Good patience, good eye. Keep the pitch count getting up there. There it is. There's on the line, but this time it's stopped by Candela, who tosses to second for 1 and a 1 for 2. Cleans him out, Pete.
Yep. Marcus Murillo going to step in, neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today.
We had that offense all lined up.
2 outs, nobody on top of the third. Ramblers losing 6-0. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's outside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Swindle Heath. Marcus Murillo, there's a shot. That's a fly ball into left center field, and Marcus has got on his horse. He's going to pull into second base with a double. So a 2-out double for Marcus Murillo, and in steps Swindle Heath.
All right, Swindle, he's 0 for 1 in the day, but a home run gets us within 4, and it would put him in the lead. So he wants a Chicago home run here, Pete. Get him one. Oh, it's a liner. Okay, no, he's going to hold up. It's a clean single into center field, so they're going to have runners in the corners now, 2 outs. He thought about it going, but it wasn't a good idea.
Yes, sir. Corbin Yurta, the center fielder, is 0 for 1 today. He's a wild thrower. I don't know when he acquired that, but 2 outs, runners at the corners. Yurta takes the first pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot up the middle into center field on the ground, and the Ramblers will get their first run of the day, making it 6-1, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, we got the offense going a little better late than never. Spray 0 for 1. Outside pitch, big hack. Well, a home run to bring us to within 2, Pete. Oh, early swing, it says, can be a foul ball catch on the third base line. 3 outs.
Yeah, that was dumb. So we're going to go into the bottom of the third. It's now 6-1 Crocodons. Norm Phenomenal 1 for 1. Bubba Blastman 0 for 1. And Tara Leonaire with a walk. Mitch Berry at 53 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, giving up 8 hits. The ZRA is up to an 8.69. He's been a complete and total letdown. Norm Phenomenal, the first baseman, is tense but fit. I didn't see what he was. I think he's 0 for 1 today. First pitch by Berry is fouled off along the third baseline. Strike 1. You can hear it ding off the post. There's a shot. That's a ground ball into center field. Corbin Yurta will come up and get it and throw it in. So a leadoff single for Phenomenal. I don't know if Berry gets out of the third. Bubba Blastman, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He's a whiffer who's clutch.
A clutch whiffer, huh?
He's the clutch whiffer.
How about that guy? Really?
First pitch is low, ball 1. Yeah, he doesn't get a lot of calls, this Berry. He really doesn't get any help from the umpire. Over to second, over to first. I don't know why he did that. He double pumped for some reason. Maybe couldn't find the laces or something, but he does get the double play. So 2 outs, Tara Leonaire, the catcher, stepping in. She walked her first time up. So 2 outs, nobody on. Berry just tense now. First pitch to Leonaire is a low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in it for called. Oh, that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a roller that's going to get into center field for a clean single, and Yurta will pick it up, make the throw to second to hold her to a single. So 2 outs and a runner at first, and in steps Andre Candela, the second baseman. He's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and an RBI, and he's a consistent player, Tommy.
Is he,
2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Put it in his ear hole. First pitch to Candela is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Oh, Allen's a ball. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Andre Candela playing second base. Takes that pitch for a called second, and now he's behind in the count 1-2. Berry delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Candela. That's his 3rd K of the day. Going into the top of the 4th, it is Croc 6, Ramblers 1. No McLean 1 for 1. John Contreras 0 for 1. Kid Paul 0 for 1. Caps at 41 pitches with giving up 5 hits. The ZRA's at a 6.34. No McLean, the shortstop, locked in and fit 1 for 1 with a single. He favors the low pitch. The first pitch to McLean, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot up the middle, a ground ball that will get to center field. Vinny Vortex gets it in, but Norm McLean again with a leadoff single. And in steps Johnny Contreras.
All right, this is where we got to start making it happen, Pete. Contreras locked in 0 for 1 of the night. Power hitter, good power hitter. Got a slower average runner at first base. Trying to get some more offense. Right past his ear into center field. Making a big skip, and that's 2 pitches and 2 hits, Pete. That's a good start.
Yep. Runners at first and second with no outs. Kid Paul, the right fielder, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Known around the league as an RBI hero. He's got plus 15 power and plus 10 contact with runners in scoring position. First pitch is in there on second or third for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kid Paul. That's way outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Ooh, that's fouled off into the stands along the first base side. 2-2. There's a shot down the line and into the corner, and they're going to have somebody coming around third. They're going to score, making it 6-2. So runners at first and second with no outs. Enoch Hugh going to step in.
All right, let's keep it going. No outs, right? 1 for 1 with a single, Enoch Hugh. Now all of a sudden Jerry Capps is tense, throwing his 50th pitch. And it's a hard one deep to center field, but it's going to be short, though. It's going to be caught at the track. The runners are coming back. Just the first out, though, Pete.
Yep. Stupid Enoch Hugh. Ken Bernal, the catcher, stepping in. He's 0 for 1 today. He's a durable player. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Oh,
First
no.
pitch to Bernal is in there. Oh, it's going to be a double play.
Yep. Cleared him out.
Yep. Dag, nabbit. We're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. It is Crocodons 6, Ramblers 2. Lane drive 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Kalen Gilmore 2 for 2 with a double, and run to third 1 for 2 with a double. Berry at 64 pitches with some strikeouts.
All right, Leanne. 0 for 2. Facing a formidable Mitch Berry, who's just tense now. ZRA's up at an 8.27. Hard foul toward the Ramblers dugout. 0-1 the count. I never did the... Yeah, no, I did. Never mind. There's a hard liner to left field. Swindle Heath runs back and then forward and makes that grab for the first out, Pete. It's 1 up, 1 down. And that's going to bring in Kylan Gilmore, the base rounder. 2 for 2. I didn't see what he had, but he's dangerous, so careful throwing to him. First pitch right there for strike 0-1, safety off. Outfield's going to go deep. Just in case, because boy, he could really crack one. 2 quick strikes. 0-2. He's got him in a hole. See if he can chasing Junk, closing in on 70 pitches. Number 69. It is Junk on the ground. Murillo's going to pick that up barehand at 1 pump throw to first. Looking good for the defense right now, Pete. And let's keep this going, Ramblers. Run to third coming up now. Third baseman, 1 for 2 with a double, 2 RBIs. We want to shut her down. Mitch Berry's going to throw a 70th pitch to her to start it off. This is for ball outside. 1-0 the count. A run to third. She's fast if it gets on, so we want to keep her off. She gets on. Second pitch. Misses inside, ball 2-0. 2 quick balls to the dangerous third baseman for Chicago Crocs. Hard one to deep center field. It's going back and it's going to carry. That's going to be into the bleachers back there. It can't hold him back for too long. That's run number 7 of the night. That's run to thirds, 451 feet home run in center field. It's her second, just her second this season. About her 15th RBI, and the fans happy that she's putting the Ramblers in their proper place. Dead last. 2 for 2 with a single, Norton Pickle. A double and a single. 2 outs. We couldn't get one more. We just needed one more. Low and away. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Hard one. Oh, that's into the gap in right field. Kid Paul's going to have to chase it down, throw it. Okay, they're going to hold him up for just a single, though. That's pretty good. That's not all that bad. And now you got a runner at first, 1 out. You got to play at second or with 2 outs, I'm sorry. Vinny Vortex up 0 for 2. Mitch Berry hoping to get out of. Oh, he's not going to get out of the 4th?
Nope.
Now pitching.
Oh, sucks.
All right, we're going to let go of Mitch Berry, bring in Bo Reliable, who's got that elite forefinger. Reliable is well rested, known mostly for his velocity. He's also got fair junk and accuracy. He's got a 6.81 ERA, a 1.65 whip, and 39 Ks. He throws a forefinger mixed up with a curveball and a changeup, and he's coming in with a 5-run deficit against the Chicago Crops. We got 5 innings left. Hard foul ball, first base line. His first pitch to Vinny Vortex. 0-1 the count. Got a fast runner at first base. And Bernal's keeping an eye on her. There's a pop up in the left field. Swindle Heath runs back and then up. He's waving everybody off. That's going to be the catch for the 3rd out to finish things off, Pete.
Yep, and we're going to head into the top of the 5th. It is Crocodons 7, Ramblers 2. Marcus Maria 1 for 2 with a double. Swindle Heath 1 for 2, and Corbin Hirta 1 for 2. Jerry Caps at 51 pitches, giving up 8 hits. His ERA is at a 6.4. Marcus Maria, the second baseman, neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a double.
All right. Jerry Cap's going to throw his 52nd pitch to start things off the 5th inning here, and it's an easy pop-up into shallow center field. Shortstop waving it off. Norton Pickle's going to grab that 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yep. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Swindle Heath is inside, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. The big hack is in effect. That's inside, ball 3. 3 straight balls to Swindle Heath. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1, 3-1. That's outside, ball 4. It's actually inside ball 4. So 1 on with 1 out. In steps Corbin Hirta.
All right, Corbin, do it, man. Hard one past the mound into center field. That's going to be another single, Pete. We're going to have 2 on with just 1 out.
Yes, sir. So now if somebody can hit a long ball, get us back into this.
Like this guy?
Bellamy, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. Yeah, he's 0 for 2 today. Favors the outside pitch. He is a big hack, so he could do it. Runners at first and second. First pitch to Spray Bellamy's inside, ball 1. There's a shot. That's going to be into center field, and it's going to be caught out there in center field, but Swindle Heath will take third. So runners at first and third with 2 outs, and in steps No McLean.
All right, we can keep it going, Pete. We got runners at the corners now with 2 outs. No McLean hits an easy pop up in the center field. Is it going to drop? No, it's caught by Andre Cantello and ranges back to get it.
Yep, we're going to go into the bottom of the 5th. It is 7-2 Crocodons. Norm Phenomenal 2 for 2. Bubba Blastman 0 for 2. And Tara Leonaire 1 for 1 with a walk. More reliable through 2 pitches. His ERA is at a 6.75. Norm Phenomenal is tense but fit. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI.
He is phenomenal, isn't he?
He is. First pitch to Phenomenal is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Crazy fast.
That's in there for a called second strike, and Phenomenal now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller.
Yes!
And that's going to be a diving catch by John Contreras for the first out. 1 out, and up steps Bubba Blastman, the left fielder. I'm not sure what Bubba Blastman is. I think he's 0 for 2.
Shoot.
Or 1 for 2. First pitch to Blastman's in there for a called strike. Over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1, strike. Everybody strike. That's a strike. Everybody's a strike. That's fouled off into the backstop. Blastman, known as a whiffer. Oh, he gets enough of that to push it foul. He'll get another pitch, but he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. That one's fouled off as well. He'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bubba Blastman in the batter's box takes that one high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blastman, the left fielder. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Blastman. And that's 2 outs now. And in steps Tara Leah. She's 1 for one with a single and a walk. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th. Crocodons up 7-2. First pitch to Leonera is a ball. Ball 1. More reliable throwing his 13th pitch. That's in it for called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Reliable delivers. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 now to the Crocodon catcher. There's a shot, and that's going to be, just out of the reach of the diving No McLean. And Corbin Hirto will come up firing. And so a single for Tara Leonaire. So 1 on with 2 outs. In Andre Candela, the second baseman, steps in. He's locked in and fit. 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and an RBI. 2 rubbles and a double.
RB Derby.
First pitch is flared into the dugout along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Candela fouls that one back over the backstop. Now he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed the outside corner for a ball. Ball 1.
All right,
1-2 now to Candela. There's a roller, and that's going to be Johnny Contreras with another diving catch for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the 6th. Ramblers 2 runs on 9 hits. The Crocodons 7 runs on 13 hits. John Contreras 1 for 2. Kid Paul 1 for 2. Enoch Hugh 1 for 2. Caps at 61 pitches with a walk and giving up 9 hits. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single today. He's only hitting 179 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Made a couple of great defensive plays in the bottom of the last inning. That's outside, ball 1. There's a shot. And a comebacker. And the pitcher is able to recover and make the throw out at first. So 1 out and in steps Kid Paul.
All right, Kid Paul. 361 and 1 out.
Pete,
Grounder
why?
straight to 3rd. 2 up, 2 down.
It's doing that thing again where the first pitch is right there. It's right on my reticle, and I know, like, I'm not hitting it right, so don't hit it, but I can't resist. It's right there. Enoch
right down the middle. Look at
that. Yeah. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot into left center field. It's got some distance. It's off the wall. Enoch Hugh is pulling into second base. Vinny Vortex just now getting the ball to Pickle. And Hugh will hold up at second base, and in steps Kenny Bernal, the catcher.
All right, you could pinch with him, and then you don't even have to bring in what's-his-face, but I guess you could hit him. And he can go deep. First pitch in there for a ball. 1-0 the count. Runner in scoring position at second base. That one, somehow makes the outside corner strike zone. Even at 1 apiece. 70th pitch. There's a liner down the third base line, but that's going to drift foul. Foul ball. Now we're at 1-2. Top of the 6-7-2 Crocodons. That misses high. We're at 2-2-2 now. 72nd pitch outside. That's down the line. Foul. I thought it was going to be fair, but still knotted up at 2 apiece. He's really pulling him foul third base line. Getting a good crack at him, though. He's getting good wood on the ball. Even further foul third base line. A lot of souvenirs. Low and away. 3-2 full count. Getting that pitch count way up. 76 pitch now. Right caps. Foul ball third base line. He's making him throw a million. This is good. And he walks him after all those great patient batting there by Ken Bernal, Pete.
Number 10.
Yep. And now Marcus Murillo steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Murillo takes the first pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Marcus Murillo. There's a roller to the third baseman. Run to third. She'll make the throw to first and retire the side. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. It is Crocodon 7's Ramblers 2. Lane drive 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Kylan Gilmore 2 for 3 with a double. Run to third 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. More reliable at 19 pitches with a strikeout.
All right, Leanne drive. All right, here we go. First pitch start off the bottom of the 6th. Fouled hard back up the wall. 0-1 the count. More reliable. Still a lot of gas in the tank. Great contact hitter drive to DH. Misses high. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Second pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Got her a good spot, 1-2. Looking for his 41st K. Oh, she reaches out, hits that great breaker. Back off the wall. Still 1-2. Fouls that back off the net. Still 1-2. There's a hard one, third base line. Now she's doing what Ken Bernal did that last inning, get the pitch count up. Still 1-2. There's a little pop fly in a shallow center. Marcus Murillo runs back, makes that grab for the first out, Pete. Now it's Kylan Gilmore. First one's in there for a strike. Oh, no, ball. I'm sorry. 1-0 the count. There's the strike. Gets the safety off now. 1 apiece. With a power hitting Kylan Gilmore, right fielder for the Chicago Crocodons. Hard foul, third base line. Outfield's going to fade deep just in case. Got 2 strikes on him, though. 1 out, looking for number 2. He anticipates a 2-strike fastball, but it misses high. 2 apiece now. Gilmore. There's a foul ball, first base line. Still 2-2. 32nd pitch by Bo Reliable. Oh, and he gets a nice breaker outside corner check swing, strike 3. Way to go. He's looking good, Pete.
Yeah, he is.
Run to third, 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, 3 RBI. She's going to be player of the game. Outfield's going to fade deep just in case. Oh, he hits her in the back at 103 miles an hour. Now he's going to be rattled. All right, brings in Norton Pickle. 3 for 3, a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. Another dominant hitter. You going to hit him too? Injury, run to third's got achy bones. And Bo Reliable's tense. He's just tense. And there's a liner out in the left field, and that's going to be caught by Swindle Heath for the third out.
Yeah, so we're going to head into the top of the 7th. It is Crocodons 7, Ramblers 2. Swindle Heath 1 for 2 with a walk. Corbin Hirter 2 for 3, and Spray Bellamy 0 for 3. Jerry Capps at 80 pitches with 2 walks, giving up 10 hits. His ERA is at a 6.13. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Yeah, that ball wasn't supposed to hit her. It's supposed to come close, just got to push her back. But run to third's going to have to take a seat. Oops. Trisha Lee's going to come in and substitute. Trisha Lee will play third base. She's neutral and pitch. She's got no errors, hitting .255 with 1 home run. She's got average speed, a little bit less than average fielding, but a better than average arm. And she'll be taking over. Also, Jerry Capps is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Woody Anno. Woody Anno, the relief pitcher. He's locked in and fit. He's B-ranked. He's got good velocity, good junk, but poor accuracy. He's locked in and fit. He's got a 2.83 ERA, 1.5 whip with 19 strikeouts. He gets crossed up. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a slider.
They'll be throwing a Swindle Heath. The Ramblers got 3 innings to get 5 runs to tie this up. First one right in for strike, 0 count. Second pitch, a little bit high, ball 1-1 count, or 1 apiece now, 90 mile an hour curveball. That one's right in for strike, 1-2. Way inside, ball 2, 2-2. Rapid fire that reaches out, fouls it back off the wall, still 2 apiece. He may try and go way outside now. No. Foul ball, first base line, still 2 apiece. Home run, right center field. Swindle Heath goes deep in Chicago, Pete. Way to go, Swindle. All right, sir. It is his 429-foot, his 12th home run and 23rd RBI of the season. And tonight, Pete, Swindle Heath is standout alone for the most home runs in the league.
Yes, sir. Corbin Hirta, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Score now 7-3 in the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a shot into center field. Vortex will run up and make the catch for the first out. 1 out. And then steps Spray Bellamy.
Well, I was hoping to get two back-to-back home runs. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3. Likes the outside pitch, pressure up now. Oh, that was the pitch. In there for strike, 0 in the count. No swing. That one's a little high. Ooh. Swings under it. Strike 2, 0-2. Third pitch. High in, he doesn't chase. Good patience. Woody Anno. I didn't see how many pitches he's throwing. There's it on the ground. The grounder, the shortstop, Norton Pickle picks it up. Those are the first 2 down. And Spray Bellamy's upset about going 0 for 4.
I can understand that. No McLean, the shortstop, locked in and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 7th. Crocodons 7, Ramblers 3. That one's outside, ball 1. There's a line drive, one hopper to Nathan Pickle at short. He'll make the throw to Phenomenal for the third out. We're going to go into the bottom of the seventh. It is now Crocodon 7, Ramblers 3. Vinny Vortex 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Norm Phenomenal 2 for 3. And Bubba Blastman 0 for 3 with a strikeout. More reliable at 34 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 6.39. Vinny Vortex, the center fielder, is tense but fit. He's 0 for 3 today. Vinny Vortex. Vincenzo Vortexio, I believe.
Yes.
First pitch to Vortex is in there for called strike. Strike one. No balls and a strike to Vortex. That one's in there for called second strike, and now Vortex is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 1. 1-2 to Vinny Vortex, the Crocodon center fielder. Reliable, delivers. That's in there for called strike. Strike 3, and down goes Vortex. And it steps Norm Phenomenal, the first baseman. He's tense but fit. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. And Bo Reliable dealing. That's a little low, ball 1. Reliable throwing his 40th pitch here in the bottom of the 7th. That's in it for called strike. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on for Norm Phenomenal. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Phenomenal way out in front of that one. Phenomenal is tense but fit. Phenomenal over at first base. He's going to run that one, and it's going to get past the diving Johnny Contreras, and Kid Paul will get it into the cutoff and over to second and hold Phenomenal to a single. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Bubba Blastman, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 3 today, known as a clutch whiffer. A clutch whiffer. A Swiffer whiffer. 1 on with 1 out. Bubba Blastman in the batter's box takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Bo Reliable going to throw his 44th here. And there's a roller. And Contreras just throwing himself all over the field. No balls, 2 strikes to Bubba Blastman. Allen's high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Down goes the whiffer again. That's I think the Ramblers' 5th strikeout. I think Blastman has 3 of them. Tara Leonaire 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. She's locked in and fit right now. So 2 outs, runner at first base. Reliable steps off the rubber, and the runner is back. First pitch in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tara Leonaire, the catcher for the Crocodons. She's going to run that one. That's going to be another diving miss by Contreras. Kid Paul will get it up and get it in quickly to Noah McLean. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. They got the start of a rally here. Andre Candela, the second baseman, steps in. He's locked in and fit. 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and an RBI. Bottom 7. First pitch to Candela is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. The pressure is up now. Reliable throws his 51st pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Candela in the hole. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Bo Reliable gets himself out of trouble. And we're going to head into the top of the 8th. It is Crocodon 7, Ramblers 3. John Contreras 1 for 3. Kid Paul 1 for 3. And Enoch Hugh 2 for 3 with a double. Woody Anno at 15 pitches giving up a hit. His ERA is up to a 3.03. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. He's known as a base rounder, which means he has increased running speed while rounding a base.
I would have guessed that. 16th pitch by Woody Anno to start things off here in the 8th. That gets in the ground. Nice trap for the catcher. 1-0. There's one past the mound. Oh, Norton Pickle, a sliding dive. Throws to first and guns him down, Pete.
Dag nabbit. I almost smashed my phone. Kid Paul 1 for 3. I went to go pound my hand on the desk, and my phone just happened to be there. So there's a slow roller in the center field, which will give Kid Paul a single. So 1 on with 1 out in the top of the 8th. In steps Enoch Hugh.
Enoch 2 for 3, the double and a single. He's got good contact against right-handers. That helps him out here. Oh, they're going to sit Woody Anno. All right, Pete, that's good. We're getting to him. You got a stimulated Josiah Wolf, the relief pitcher. No, mostly for his velocity, but he also has very good accuracy and fair junk. He's got a 0.68 ERA, a 0.90 whip, and 13 Ks. Like we mentioned, he's stimulated. He's well rested. Those a four-finger. He mixes it up with the slider and the changeup with the pressure way up. It's gonna be a tough pitcher to face. Oh, and he's a lefty. That's why they're going against old boy. Oh, and it somehow makes it in for strike. 1 count. Pressure way up. Now you got runner at first base. Now misses low. Ball 1. 1-1. Foul ball. First base line. Souvenir. 1-2 now behind the count. That one misses outside ball. 2-2 now. There's one in there. It's up against the middle. That's where we're hitting all of our hits today, Pete.
Yep. So we got another single. So we got runners at first and second with 1 out, and in steps Kenny Bernal. Bernal is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today. He's known as a durable hitter, a durable player. So with 1 out, first pitch to Bernal is in the air, and it's going to get out of here. A 3-run home run for Ken Bernal. That traveled 363 feet. That's his first home run and 6th RBI of the season. And the Ramblers now 7-6, and in steps Marcus Murillo.
1 for 4 with a double. Wow, what a time to get your first home run, Pete. Come on, Marky, take it deep and tie this game.
No.
Oh, it's a running bunt to first base, 2 down.
Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, and a walk and an RBI. So 2 outs, nobody on. The pressure way up. There's a shot into center field on the ground. So another single. Swindle Heath at first base with 2 outs. And in steps Corbin Huerta.
I'm starting to hear some upset fans, Pete. Corbin Huerta 2 for 4, 2 singles. The Ramblers threatening to get back in this game. A home run would put them out in front. Come on. Outside corner strike 1-1 the count. Good patience, skill, and get the pitch count up. 10th pitch coming here. 2 quick strikes. 0-2. Now he's got him in a tough spot with pressure through the roof of 2 outs. Way up and out. Good patience, good eye. 1-2 the count. Oh, he swings at a bad pitch and K's.
Dagnabbit. Going into the bottom of the 8th, it is now Crocodons 7, Ramblers 6. Lane drive 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Kaylin Gilmore 2 for 4 with a double and a strikeout. Trisha Lee's first at bat.
Well, we gotta
do that.
We gotta hold him off the board though. The end drive 0 for 4 on the day. That's a good one to start with. Pressure up, starting up here. The bottom of the 8th. Crocodons have a 1-run lead, 7-6 late game. Check swing on the first one in there for strike. 0-1 the count. The DH. The Crocs hitting 0 for 4. Good contact there. Fouls that back off behind the plate. 0-2. Reliable's got her right where he wants her. See if he goes creative. Oh, misses just up and in. She doesn't chase. 1-2 the count. 56 pitch. Fools her. Inside gets another K and sits her down. Not a good night she's having. All right, now it's Kylan Gilmore, 2 for 4 with a bunch of stuff. Reliable's going to sneeze. Take a minute to collect himself. Got a power hitter. The outfield's going to go deep. In case they got to get one off the wall. Pressure coming down just slightly, or coming up actually. Bottom. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 is a home run swing. Oh, we got to keep him from hitting that long ball. Keep us in this game. Second pitch. Low and a misses. Ball 1. 1 apiece. No problem. 7-6 1-run game. Wow, I can't believe it. Reaches out. Fouls off a bad pitch. 1-2. Reliable got him in a hole. Oh, he pops that up first base line. John Contreras is running over. He's going to make that grab in the dirt in the foul territory. Pete for 2 outs. It's working for us now. Trisha Lee, her first at-bat of the night. She came in the sub early on. Left-hand batter's box. Pressure still way up. We're in there right in for a strike. 0-1 the count. 62nd pitch by Reliable coming right now. Breaker outside, makes a check swing, strike 2. Can he get her out of K?
No.
Right down the middle, K. She doesn't swing. Wow.
All right, so as we head into the top of the 9th, it is the Ramblers 6 runs on 15 hits. The Crocodons 7 runs on 15 hits. Spray Bellamy 0 for 4. No McLean 2 for 4. And John Contreras 1 for 4. Josiah Wolf at 12 pitches, giving up has a strikeout and giving up 3 hits. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, tense but fit, favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's 0 for 4 today. Come on, Spray. Favors that outside pitch. First pitch to Bellamy's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's ripped foul into the dugout along the third base line. 1-2 now to Bellamy. There's a shot up the middle into center field. So line drive single to center for Spray Bellamy. And 1 on, no outs. In steps No McLean.
No McLean.
All right, no, 2 for 4, 2 singles, locked in. No's done this before. They're going to another pitcher, Pete. Josiah Wolf's going to take a seat. Here, you want to announce this one for me?
Yeah, sure. Josiah Wolf's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in the B-rank starting pitcher / relief pitcher, Grayson Acosta. Grayson Acosta is neutral and fit. He's got a 5.85 ERA, a 1.65 whip, 15 strikeouts. He's got good velocity, poor junk, and very good accuracy. He gets ahead of batters, and he's also got an elite cut finger. He's not fully rested, but he's very well rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, that elite cut finger, and a curveball. So with 1 on and no outs, in steps this guy.
No McLean. First pitch misses inside ball, 97 miles an hour, right-hander. Pressure through the roof, top of the 9th inning. Hard one on the ground. Oh, no, it's the double play ball. They're going to get 2 on this one, Pete, to first base.
The first baseman, number 8, John Contreras.
John Contreras going to step in. Locked in and fit, 1 for 4 with a single. 2 outs. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a roller up the middle, and that's going to get into center field. Single for Johnny Contreras. 1 on with 2 outs. And in steps Kid Paul.
All right, Kid Paul can get ahead here. 2 for 4, 2 singles, RBI. Faster than average runner first base. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. The Ramblers need this. First one misses ball, 1-0 the count. Second one fouled back off the wall, evens at 1 apiece. There's one on the ground past the diving first baseman. He's going to go for third. Oh, he gets called. Oh, he drops the ball. Oh my gosh, Pete. Oh my gosh.
Runners at first and third now with 2 outs. Enoch Hugh stepping in. Enoch Hugh 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles. Pressure way up on Grayson Acosta, who's throwing his 9th pitch. Inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to. That's in it for called strike. Strike 1. 1-1 now.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Enoch Hugh behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's inside. That'll even the count up 2-2. There's a shot that's going to get into left center field. It's going all the way to the wall. And the runner from third is coming around.
Yes!
And she's going to score. And the Ramblers take the lead 8-7 with a runner at second base. Ken Bernal, the catcher, stepping in. He's 1 for 3 with a home run, and walking 3 RBIs.
Oh my gosh, Pete. The Ramblers have the lead 8-7. Ken Bernal's got to run at second base, and we're hoping to get more offense. 1-0 the count, pressure through the roof. That one misses inside ball. Well, this the fans are on every pitch, Pete. Hard liner in the right center field. That's going to be caught, though, by Vortex for the third out. Pete, let's hold him back.
Yes, sir. We need 3 outs, and we take this one home, Tommy. Norton Pickle, the Ramblers 8, Crocodons 7. Norton Pickle 3 for 4 with a double. Vinny Vortex 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Norm Phenomenal 3 for 4. More reliable at 63 pitches with 7 strikeouts. Norton Pickle, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He's 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI.
Do we go with the closer?
I would. Bring in the fresh arm. Hopefully this is going to work.
Yeah,
we
oh
just
my
need
goodness.
3. More reliable is going to take a seat, and they're going to bring in Twisty Gutierrez. Gutierrez, the B- ranked closing pitcher. He's got better than average velocity. He's got great junk. But less than average accuracy. He's locked in and fit. He's got a 2.79 ERA, a 1.55 whip, 8 strikeouts. He does have the surrounded trait. He is almost fully rested. He throws a 4-seam fastball and a curveball. So here in the bottom of the 9th with a 1-run lead, Gutierrez, and that's going to be foul along the third baseline. First pitch to Norton Pickle is hit foul. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and now Pickle finds himself behind in the count 1-2. Twist Gutierrez delivers, and there's a roller to Marcus Murillo. He's going to pick that up. He's going to make the throw for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Vinny Vortex, the center fielder. He's tense but fit, 0 for 4 today. I don't know why Murillo seems to be taking his time, but They're going to sit Vinny Vortex. They're going to bring in Clifford Kane, the C-plus ranked center fielder, outfielder. He will pinch hit. Kane has average power, a little bit better than average connectivity, but less than average speed on the base pass. He's neutral and fit, hitting .231 with a home run, 5 RBIs. He's known as an easy target. So 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch to Clifford Kane is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Twist Gutierrez. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And now Kane behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's fouled off into the backstop. He'll get another pitch. Gutierrez throwing his 9th pitch. There's a roller, and that's going to be Noah McLean's going to pick it up. He's going to make the throw, and just not in time. Almost, but not in time. So a runner at first base with 1 out. Norm Phenomenal, the first baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. I didn't see what he was for the day, but pressure is up now on Gutierrez.
Oh, get him.
Throw over to first, and they're going to get him in the rundown.
Oh, get him, tag him. Oh, he almost missed him. All right, yes.
And they pick off the base runner. So 2 outs and the bases are empty. Norm Phenomenal, the first baseman, in the batter's box. And Twist Gutierrez throwing his 10th pitch.
Oh, wow.
That was close.
Yeah.
First pitch, swing and a miss. Phenomenal wanted all of that one, none of it. So strike 1. That one's foul territory, but Spray Bellamy is there, and he's going to make the catch. Oh, my God, I'm dancing. Tommy saved our bacon. Woo.
Whoa, Pete.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that right there. Ramblers win. The Ramblers win.
Oh, I don't know how.
What a game.
My gosh.
That was a good one.
After playing so badly to start, we came back. Look at this, Pete. The Ramblers, the Crocs get 4 in the first. 4, our usual, 4-0 right off the bat. 2 more in the second. It's 6-zip after 2. Ramblers get 1 in the third. Ooh. They get 1 more in the fourth. Oh, and then the Crocs get 1 more in the fourth, making it a 7-0. And that's where we stopped them. We switched pitchers. Like you said, we dragged Mitch Berry out of there. We got Poor Reliable in. Nothing happens till the 7th inning. We get 1. 8th, we get 3 more. Big offense turns on when they needed to. They knew their playoff hopes were on the line. They get 2 more in the 9th to go ahead, and we hold them out. Ramblers end up with 8 runs on 19 hits. The Crocs with 7 runs on 16. What a game.
That was a good one. Yeah, the Ramblers now have 3 games in the 4-game series against the Crocodons.
Wow, and the Crocs really deserve this one early. It's only when the Ramblers just sort of switch gears there. And they had Marcus Murillo goes 1 for 5 with a run. Swindle, he 3 for 4 with a run, a home run, an RBI, a walk. Boy, he really came back since that injury, and he's turning things up. We need him now. Corbin Huerta 2 for 5 with an RBI and a strikeout. Spray Bellamy 1 for 5. Noah McLean 2 for 5 with a run. John Contreras 2 for 5 with a run. Kid Paul 3 for 5 with 2 runs, 1 RBI. Enoch Hugh 4 for 5 with a run, 2 RBIs. And look, Pete, everyone hit today. Ken Bernal goes just 1 for 4, but that 1 is a run because it's his first and only home run of the year. That's the one that put us out, I think, in front, or did that tie us? Put us out in front, right?
I think that it was I think it got us close. We were one run behind, and then in the 8th we scored 2 to go ahead. And
so he gets 3 RBIs, and it's a 3-run home run. He gets a walk too. Yeah, the Ramblers. Wow, what a night.
Yeah. And over there for the Crocodons, A. Candela, he went 2 for 5, scored 2 runs, picked up an RBI, but struck out twice. Lane Drive 0 for 5, and struck out twice. Kalen Gilmore goes 2 for 5, scored a run, picked up an RBI, and struck out once. Run to third, goes 2 for 3, scored 2 runs, hit a home run, and then picked up 3 RBIs. Trisha Lee goes 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Norton Pickle goes 3 for 5, scored a run, picked up an RBI. Vinny Vortex goes 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Kane came in to pinch hit. He goes 1 for 1, but then gets picked off in the bottom of the ninth. Oh, it's horrible. He did what he needed to do and then screwed it up. Norm Fenomeno, who was tense when he came in, I believe, it winds up going 3 for 5, and he did pick up an RBI. Bubba Blastman, 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, and Tara Leonaire, 3 for 3, scored a run and walked once. So
yeah, the funny thing on that pickoff, I wasn't, all I was thinking was just make sure you keep him in tight. I wasn't thinking he was likely to run, which he was obviously in retrospect because they wanted him in scoring position to tie.
Right.
And I thought, I'll go to first right away. And sure enough, goes to first. He caught him. All right, pitching.
Got him leaning the wrong way. Boy, that was the shocker. The game before, we met. We lost the game on a base running error. Now the Crocodons lost it on a base running error.
Oh, we know what that's like. We won't rub it in. Mitch Berry goes 3 2/3 innings, gives up 12 hits, 7 earned runs, walks a batter, gets 3 strikeouts, gives up a home run. His ERA climbs to an 8.44. He's 1-1 this season. He's still trying to find his stride here in Texas with the Ramblers. Poor Reliable gets the win, goes 4 1/3 innings, gives up just 3 hits, 7 strikeouts. 7 strikeouts on the day. He had a great evening. His ERA drops to a 6.07. He's now 3-3-3 on the season. A nice even record all the way across. And Twist Gutierrez comes in and does what he gets paid for. He gets a save, throws an inning, gives up just 1 hit. His ERA drops to a really good 2.53. He's now 2-0-3 on the season.
Yep, and over for the Crocodons. Caps went 6 innings, gave up 10 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 2. His ERA is at a 6.13, and his record will remain 2 wins, 5 losses, no saves. Williano, or is it Wally? It's Willie. Williano pitched an inning and a third, gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, gave up a home. That's right, Woody. I'm not even close. Pitched 1 1/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs. He gave up a home run. His ERA is at a 3.30. His record will remain 2 wins, no losses, and 2 saves. Wolf pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 home run. His ERA is at a 1.93, and his record will stay 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 save. And then Acosta will get saddled with the loss. Pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs. His ERA is at a 6.43, and his record will drop to 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 save.
Yeah, because he was on the mound when we switched the lead.
Yep. And then 3 stars of the game. Run to third, the B-ranked third baseman shortstop. She was the first star of the game. She was 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and scored 2 runs.
Yeah, she was the standout on their team, but she got the most runs against us, the 3 RBIs. And see, number 13, C-plus ranked second base, third baseman Enoch Q. The DH gets the second star. The Ramblers, he goes 4 for 5, gets 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and scores a run. What a great night for Enoch.
I agree, and I think the third star of the game should be Enoch Hugh. But it goes to Swindle Heath, the A- ranked left fielder. He was 3 for 4 with a home run, an RBI, and he scored a run. But again, tonight was the guy, the bench warmers, Enoch Hugh and Ken Bernal really carried this team tonight.
Yeah.
Gamer stats: Tommy G with 12 hits, 1 home run, 7 RBIs, 7 strikeouts. Contribution is 60%. Pete J with 7 hits, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 3 great catches, 3 strikeouts, and a beaned batter for a contribution of 40%.
3 great catches. You had some, Bernal had that nice, not Bernal. Who's our Contreras had a nice diving grab at first baseline. Wow.
Yeah, he had that diagonal one, which I did. I really didn't have any hope that he was going to wind up getting it. I think it was going to be a fair ball.
Yeah.
And it was backwards and diagonal, and I'm like, there's no way he's getting this. And yet, boy, there it was.
It wasn't his only foul ball catch today, too. He got another one. Choose a player cover will be the cover athlete for influential jocks. Who's it going to be? All right, this seems to me. So we're going to give cover. So we're going to give. Let's give it to Ken Bernal. Right, Dallas.
Yeah,
native.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, so. There you go. They're getting his first home run. Of course. What a timely home run.
Gotta get that cover.
Wow. Well, I was hoping we win tonight. And after those first 2 innings, I thought I did remark at one point, I said, we're not out of it. There's a lot of baseball to play, but that was kind of me being, Like, don't get too down. I didn't want you to just start whipping pitch after pitch because you're frustrated. But we actually did come back and went it all like Canzanoli.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, like I say, and hopefully, and that's the thing with Mitch Berry. I don't know if it's that he hasn't found his thing, but he had one of those games. He was one of those pitchers in that 3-game stretch where we just didn't seem to be able to do anything right, and now, he started the game tense. So it's like I'd like to get a chance to start a game with him not being tense, where he's just neutral.
Yeah, right.
Because I think that's the only way we're going to start getting him back into shape. But unfortunately, I don't think we have the time. I just don't think he's going to be able to get back on track this year.
Right. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, these are the last 4 games, so this is the last regular season game. He won't play again unless we see the playoffs. So, yeah. All right, player development. We've got enough to buy anything. I'm looking at stuff that's out there. I'm first looking at the all positives. Got Twist and Corbin. Got all positive. Well, Corbin we can't afford. We can afford Twist Gutierrez mechanics tune-up. 1 velocity, 1 accuracy, 15 chance to gain reverse splits. Other than that, it's a comedy show or an entourage. What do you think?
Mechanics tune-up. +1 velocity, +1 accuracy. What is reverse splits? Do you know?
I don't know.
Party leader only. I wish there was a legend or a key where you could kind of go and look up what these things are.
Right. Well, we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Decide soon.
Okay. Go with the mechanics tune-up for.
All right. Don't let me know what you see here. So Twist is going to add 1 of his velocity, go up to 59. His accuracy is up to 20, which he always can use help at. He acquires a reverse splits. Well, it's a positive trait because it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got an up chevron. So look at that. Wow. He just won the game, just saved the game against Chicago, and he's as happy as can be. He throws pretty hard now. He's better than average in his accuracy. He's working on it. He's got these. We'll find out what that is, I guess. Let's see. If we go back now to Twist Gutierrez, doesn't tell you though, does it? For splits. How do you find out what that means? Well, we'll find out. Somebody look it up, folks. It's good. Whatever it is. Okay, but we better close it out. It's been a long one, but a great one. Thanks for watching that one. Hopefully you enjoyed it like we did. We're gonna stay here in town for a week, and then we'll start the weekend off here good, and then we'll catch you on Tuesday when we play a second game here against the Crocs. Hopefully sweep and 4-peat.
That would be great, yeah. And like I say, start that. Hopefully do that last 4 winning streak to get us to the end of the season. That'll be great.
All right. Well, until that next game, we'll see you here in Chicago. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.